Hey guys, welcome to Elli-May Smoked Barbecue. Today what we're going to be doing is a bacon wrapped, actually smoked bacon wrapped, macaroni and cheese stuffed meatloaf. Man, that's a lot to say. We're going to be doing it on the drum smoker. I'm going to be using hickory wood today. So what we have here, now I've already made the macaroni and cheese. And basically what I've done was taken some cheddar cheese and some cream, melted down the cheese, got it to the consistency that I wanted. Then I've added a couple jalapenos to it, about a tablespoon of chili powder, a tablespoon of sriracha sauce, and mixed it all up. And then while it was warm, I've used penne noodles. I don't know if you can see that or not. I like these penne noodles a lot better. Number one, because they're long and straight, and the cheese, when it's warm, it can get down inside the noodle, and there's ridges on the outside to catch some of the cheese as well. And you can use any kind of pasta you want, elbow macaroni, shells, whatever. I mean, if you wanted to, you could probably use spaghetti noodles. Never done that, but who knows? So I've already prepared that. It's right here in this bowl, as you can see. And then what we have here is about 3 pounds of ground beef. Now this is a 7327 blend, I believe. And what we did nothing fancy, just got a packet of meatloaf seasoning, mixed it in there with a couple eggs and breadcrumbs, and then flattened it out. It's probably a ½ inch thick or so on this sheet tray. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the macaroni and cheese in the middle of this, and then just kind of fold it all in together to make a loaf. And then we're going to drape bacon over it and then smoke it. We'll run the smoker probably around 300, 325 degrees today, and try to get this thing done in about an hour, hour and a half. So without further ado, let's go. So I don't think we're going to use all this macaroni and cheese. There's quite a bit in here. I don't want to like overpower the meatloaf, but I mean, this is just scrape it, throw it in the middle as such. And this bacon is just regular old bacon bought at the grocery store, nothing fancy. You could use fancy bacon if you wanted. I suppose it wouldn't hurt anything. So I think we'll probably, looks about good. Use most of it, not quite all of it, but. So now what we're gonna do is kind of want to get that together, get it as tight as we can. And we're just gonna fold in the edges and then flip it over and wrap bacon, or actually just drape the bacon over it. So now what we want to do is take these fancy dancy little spatula things that we have here and just kind of start folding it in and put it into a loaf. I did spray some oil on this sheet tray to prevent a lot of this sticking. It's still sticking a little bit. Can't imagine what would happen if we didn't spray the tray. But these little dudes here are pretty nice, these little spatulas. My wife found them. I don't know where she got them, but they work great. So what we're going to do, get this up like this. And now I'm going to stretch this with my hands over this as such. Kind of stretch that. And any tears or rips or holes, just patch them up. Fold the ends in like that. Actually came out a lot better than I thought. Get that so it seals. Just kind of want to check it. Actually, I don't think I'm going to roll it over. I think I'm just going to put the bacon right over the top of it, just like this. And then we'll get it on the smoker. Man, that is a lot of meatloaf. There's dinner for 3 or 4 days. Kind of shape it into a nice little rectangular shape, loaf shape. And then we're just going to take this bacon, just kind of go over the edges of it, and then when I get it done, I'll take the spatula and just tuck it up underneath the meatloaf as such. Just like this. Might not have enough bacon to go over the whole thing, but that's okay. We'll get most of it covered up. This is a big meatloaf. Bigger than I thought, for sure. Now we didn't add any kind of additional seasoning to the meat, so you can do that as well if you'd like. The breadcrumbs we used were Italian breadcrumbs. about as fancy as we got. We might make it. Some of this bacon's really not ideal, but it'll get the job done. I think we're gonna just make it. Just make it. One more piece. All right. So like I said, what we're gonna do is just tuck the bacon underneath as such. And then when it sits on the smoker, it'll just kind of hold it, and the bacon will kind of cook into the meat. So there you have it. We're going to go ahead and finish this side. Let the smoker warm up. Like I said, we're going to run about 300 degrees today, maybe 325, somewhere in that range. Hour and a half. Hopefully we'll have this thing done. And we're looking to be around 165 degrees internal temperature. So we're going to let this sit here for a second. We'll go get the smoker fired up, and then once we get it going and get it on, probably check on it in about 30 minutes or so. We'll bring you back and we'll see where we're at. So until then, stay tuned. There you have it, guys. Meatloaf's been on about 45 minutes or so. We're going to run the smoker right around 325, 330, right around there. So you can see the bacon's really starting to cook very nice. You know, we're not even going to do any kind of internal temperatures right now because we're not even close. But that's what it looks like at 45 minutes. So I want to go ahead and get this lid closed back down and save some of that heat. So we'll see you probably back in another 45 minutes or so. Take care. All right, guys, welcome back. Here we have it. This is one whopper of a meatloaf. Just pulled it off a few minutes ago. Right around 170 degrees, 168 in some spots. So smoked bacon wrapped macaroni and cheese stuffed meatloaf. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut open this thing and see what's going on inside. So let's get to it. I'm going to cut this end here, right off here. Just cut the end cap off. Oh my goodness. Ooh, look at that. There you have a nice smoke ring. A little bit of macaroni and cheese. Let's cut another slice off. Just see what we can get when we get down inside it. Look at that, man. That looks awesome. Nice juice. Look at that juice just ooze out of there. Great smoke ring. Nice crisp bacon. So just kind of recap what we did. 3 pounds of ground beef, made some macaroni and cheese. We used just a standard store-bought meatloaf packet. Seasoned it all up, mixed it up, then kind of flattened it out into a big square in a sheet tray, threw the macaroni and cheese in the middle, wrapped it up, then put some bacon on top of it, just kind of tucked underneath the bottom of it, and then threw it on the smoker. And it took about an hour and 50 minutes to get this thing done. We ran it a little hotter than the 325 that we originally thought we'd do. We were around 340, 350, somewhere in that neighborhood. And you know, so there you have it. Remember to hit that like button, ring the bell, and then be sure just to subscribe as well so you don't miss any future videos and that we're gonna do. So until next time, folks, be safe, stay healthy, take care.